So, you just started CrossFit, and now you're asking yourself...
Hold up. Okay. So you just started CrossFit and you're asking yourself, how do I approach workouts? You need a... God, words are hard, dude. I'm sorry you have to listen to all this, Jacob. Here we are, filming the opposite direction because I don't know how to use a gimbal. And it's all targeted towards words are hard. Small, red button. All right, so you just started CrossFit and you're thinking, how do I approach workouts, right? So more specifically, like how do I approach programming? First scenario is, let's say you aren't a part of affiliate, you work out in a garage gym, or you are part of an affiliate and you just don't participate in the class workouts, right? So in that scenario, you're looking for programming from a different source than your gym. All right, so the first thing you gotta do is you gotta establish your goals, okay? That can look a couple different things. First, it could be you're trying to get better at some local comps, you're trying to get better in the open, or you're trying to make it to sanctionals or even out of sanctionals, okay? And then when you look at your goals, you have to ask yourself, what type of needs do I have when I wanna try to reach that goal, okay? So the biggest thing I see is when people start CrossFit is they're not necessarily misinformed, but they just don't know. They're not necessarily misinformed, they just don't know what they should be looking for. So great example is, oh my gosh. All right, great example is when I started CrossFit, I was part of a town, small town, like 8,000 people. We had a CrossFit gym. It was newborn. The people who started it, or everybody in the town, they just started doing CrossFit, right? So we didn't really have anybody to tell us, hey, Jake, you should be doing this or you should be doing that. So, I mean, I was self-taught off of YouTube videos. Okay. I was self-taught off of YouTube videos and just watching Instagram videos. And really what my programming looked like was I would just find these workouts, right? I would go onto .com. I would say, hey, that workout looks cool, I'll do that. Like my first CrossFit workout was the 7, right? If you guys don't know what the 7 is, look it up. It's not a great first CrossFit workout, but that's what I did. And it took like 40 some minutes and it was terrible. But the point I'm trying to get at here is what you don't want to do is pull all your programming from so many different places, right? I mean, I was pulling it from Misfit, I was pulling it from .com, I was making up my own stuff, which was just dumb because I did not know how to program back then. And really what that led to was a ton of imbalances that I'm still dealing with today. Like, I mean, if I was working with a coach right away, he probably would have told me, Jake, you suck at mobility. Like your mobility's terrible. You should work on that now. And I missed out on a couple years of that. And it's something that still affects my working out today. So the best thing you can do is if you're looking for programming and you don't have a gym that's doing it for you, right? So example one, you're in a garage gym or you're not part of an affiliate, or you're part of an affiliate and you're looking for programming, is to find something that is structured and it has cycles, they build off of each other, they lead into the open. You just don't want to find yourself, we use this phrase, you don't want your programming to look like a bowl of poop, right? And that basically is when you start pulling stuff from everywhere, you put it all in the same bowl, it doesn't make any sense, right? It's a big old bowl of poop, right? You don't want that, okay? Turn. Here we are, filming the opposite direction because I don't know how to use a gimbal. I need some help. I don't... Okay, hold on. Okay, I think I'm good now. Where's the record button? Small, red button. Bro, it's see a small red, oh, there it is.
Dude, why won't it face me? Oh, I think you hit a button back here.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, you had to hit the mode every now and
That's
again.
why it was tough.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so the other important thing is, and this is super important, is if you're part of an affiliate and you're doing separate programming, you know, every affiliate is different, okay? So you have to make sure that your owners are okay with you even doing separate programming, because I've seen it before, I've even experienced it before, where if you have a group of people that are doing different programming than the classes, and you know, they're not, you know, some like elite tier athlete where, you know, members look at them and they're like, I completely understand why they're doing their own programming. You know, if it's somebody who's just trying to get better at local comps, for example, is probably where I see it most, is you'll start seeing people, you know, break off and start doing that other programming with them, and then that can create cliques in gyms, and that's a terrible thing to have. So what I would definitely recommend is go up to your owner. What I recommend is go to your owner and tell them, hey, start off with saying, hey, these are my goals. This is what I really want to do, and this is how I think I need to get there. Are you okay with me doing this programming? And then if they say yes, awesome. If they say no, respect that. And if you need to, like, find a different place to work out if your goals are that important, right? But the other scenario is you do your classes workouts and cut. So the other thing is, or the other scenario is, you're doing your class workouts and you just want to get better, right? But you feel like you need just a little bit more, okay? So my best recommendation there is still to follow something structured, right? And honestly, when you're doing extra stuff, like, you don't really need extra metcons. A lot of people think like, oh, I'm gonna throw in a hero WOD during this open gym on Saturday and that's gonna make me better. It's not gonna make you better, okay? Yes, it might increase your capacity some, but if you look at your overall fitness, okay, your strengths and your weaknesses, okay, what really needs to get worked on is stuff like gymnastics, for example, or mobility, or even, you know, fixing your squat, right? And all those things need to be broken down and done in a scenario where you're not just going like Billy Hell, right? You're not just super intense in a workout. What you have to do is establish your weaknesses, write them all down, okay? And then figure out what's the best way I can do this. Like, are you knowledgeable enough to program it for yourself? Some people, yeah, some people definitely not. So the first place I would go is go to your coaches at your gym who have a coaching background, obviously, if they're coaching, and ask them, hey, is this something that you could help me reach my goal for? Could you program, right? You know, for example, the gym I'm a part of, C3, there's a lot of members in there that reach out to the coaches there and like they program a lot of accessory stuff or weightlifting stuff for them to get better. And it's all targeted towards words are hard. It's all targeted towards their weaknesses, okay? The other thing that you could do is find an online program. I've seen gymnastics programs out there where it's gymnastics cycle, breaks down the movements really well to get better at, or even you can just reach out to online programming coaches and try to find somebody who's going to look at your goals and be able to write you a program that is suited for you. But all in all, what's the most important is that you follow something that's structured, okay? You don't grab programming from all over the place to make your giant bowl of poop programming, because you're not gonna get better that way. But all in all, the most important thing is that you don't have the bowl of poop programming, okay? You don't need to pull everything from .com and all these places and just throw it all together, right? Follow something that's structured and is structured around your goals, and that's gonna help you reach your goals, okay? Peace.